If you can, please download or print out the PDF file on the description below so you can work with me. First one, to solve this equation by completing the square, we first need to make the coefficient of x squared equal to 1 first. At the moment, it's 3. So therefore, we need to divide everything by 3. So I divide this by 3, so that give me x squared. And plus 6 divided by 3 is 2. So it becomes 2x. 2 divided by 3, so I just write 2/3, which is equal to 0. Now, to make it into perfect square form, so we have the coefficient of x, so which is half of 2 is 1. So this becomes x plus 1 square. And then we, of course, if you expand the x plus 1 whole square out, it gives you 1 square extra. So minus 1 square out. So 1 square is 1. So minus that out. And then this minus 2 over 3, I just write this down, which is equal to 0. So now, which is simplify further. So which is minus 1 minus 2/3. So it's just like 1 plus 2 over 3. So that becomes 3 plus 2 over 3. So that is 5 over 3. So which is x plus 1 all square minus 5 over 3 is equal to 0. Now I move this on that side. So which is equal to x plus 1 square is equal to 5 over 3. So if I take square root on both sides, now remember we have the answer in decimal form. So in fact we have the answer in correct to 1 decimal place. So I just take square root on both sides. So which is x plus 1, which is equal to plus or minus 5 over 3 all square. And then x is equal to negative 1 because we move 1 on that side. So which is plus or minus 5 over 3 and square root of that. So now I just put in calculator. So minus 1 minus square root of 5 over 3, which is equal to negative 2.3. So therefore, x is equal to negative 2.3. Or the other one is plus. So just go back here, change it into plus. There you go. Delete and add. So negative 1 plus that. So 0.29 and so on. So correct to 1 decimal place. So 0.3. Or x equal 0.3. Please stop the video and try this one yourself. Now, first of all, we need to divide everything by 5 first. We need to make the coefficient of x squared equal 1. So I divide everything by 5. So that's give me x squared minus 5 divided by 10. 10 divided by 5 is 2. So 2x. And then 4 divided by 5 is 4/5. Or you can write 0.8 because we have the answer in decimal form anyway. So 0.8 equals 0. And then we have to half the coefficient of x, so which is 2. Half 2 is 1, but it's negative. So x minus 1 all square. Now if you expand x minus 1 all square out, it will give me up to here with the 1 square extra. So 1 square is 1, so I minus that out. Now that they are the same. And then the plus 0.8, I just write this down. So plus 0.8, which is equal to 0. So this one, it gives me minus 0.2. So I move on that side, becomes 0.2. So which is x minus 1 is equal to 0.2. And then I square root both sides. So which means x minus 1 equal plus or minus 0.2 and square root of course. And then I move the 1 on that side. So this means that x is equal to 1 plus or minus square root of 0.2. So now I just put in calculator to find the answer. So 1 minus square root of 0.2. So that is 0.6. So right here first, therefore, x equal 0.6 or x equal, so this time it is plus, so which is add 1.4. So 1.4. Next one. This time we want to solve these equations, but we leave in third form or exact, okay? So the condition is, again, we have to make the coefficient of x squared equal to 1 first. So we divide everything by -2. So this becomes x squared minus 5 divided by minus 2 is equal to 5 over 2. So it's x. And then minus a half, which is equal to 0. So now we need to halve the coefficient of x. So half of that. Now because it's 5 over 2, half of 5 over 2 is 5 over 4. So this means that x plus 5 over 4 all square. Now if you expand this out, it will give me up to here with the 5 over 4 all square. So which is 5 over 4 all square. We minus it out. So this is the same. So now 5 over 4 square is exactly the same as 25 over 16. So I just write 25 over 16 instead. So 25 over 16. And then minus a half, I just write this out. Minus a half, which is equal to 0. So now we just simplify this. So this one here is exactly the same as 25 over 16. And I times this by 8. So 16, so 8. So 25 plus 8 is 33 over 16. Otherwise, you can just use calculator, okay? So this is x plus 5 over 4 all square minus 33 over 16, which is equal to 0. Now I move this on that side. So this x plus 5 over 4 is equal to, this is square of course, 33 over 16. So now if I square root both sides, so that is x plus 5 over 4, which is equal to plus or minus square root of 33 over square root of 16. But then square root of 16 is 4. So I just write 4. Now I move the 4 over 5 on this side. So therefore x is equal to negative 5 over 4 plus or minus square root of 33 over 4. Now this is exactly the same as negative 5 plus minus root 33 over 4. So I just write in one fraction. So which is negative 5 plus or minus square root of 33 over 4. Please stop the video and try this one yourself. So step number 1, we need to get rid of the coefficient of x squared first, which is 3. So we divide everything by 3. So this gives me x squared minus 8 over 3 x plus 2 over 3, which is equal to 0. And then of course, we need to halve the coefficient of x, which is half of 8 over 3. So which is x minus becomes 4 over 3. All square. So if you expand this out, it gives me all the way up to here with the 4 over 3 square extra. So we live in fractional form. So it's easier, that's all. So minus 4 over 3 all square out. So like this, 4 over 3 all square. So this is exactly the same as 16 over 9. So I just write 16 over 9. And then 2 over 3, I just copy that out. So 2 over 3, and then it's equal to 0. So now I can just simplify this. Of course, you can use calculator if you like. Otherwise, we just work it out mathematically. So I times this by 3 and times this by 3. So that becomes 6. Minus 16 plus 6 is negative 10. So the answer is x minus 4 over 3 square minus 10 over 9, which is equal to 0. Then I move this on the side. So which is x minus 4 over 3 square, which is equal to 10 over 9. And if I square root both sides, so that is x minus 4 over 3 is equal to plus or minus square root of 10 over square root of 9. But square root of 9 is 3. So now I move the negative 4 over 3 on this side. So therefore, x is equal to 4 over 3 plus or minus square root of 10 over 3. Because they both are the same common denominator, so I write everything in one form. Okay, so that becomes 4 plus or minus root 10 over 3. Thank you so much for watching.